those out the way. Whoa, it's 11:30. Ow, ow, ow. The girl is getting on here late, but I'm here, so let's get started. Welcome to Jump Rock Empresses and Queens. A warm welcome to JamericanScorpio Tarot. Thank you for clicking in to see a girl on another live. I appreciate you. It's 11:30, but I'm here anyway. So let's get started. Let's get this party rolling. That's a little bit tonight. I don't want too much. Alrighty. Okay. So we are on another Tuesday night live. As you come in, Empresses and Queens, thank you for being here. Click that thumbs up. Fire, water, earth, air. Come on in and take your seats. I am so appreciative of your energies. We're going to pull the energies in tonight. We're starting a little late, but better late than never. You know your girl is coming regardless of the time. So let's pull some energies in and get the party rolling until my Empresses and Queens come on up in here. All right. Okay. All right. So let's start with each individual sign. So I think I can get through that real quickly tonight so we can pull on each energies to see what you're going through. The topic we're handling tonight is they're not understanding your pain. They're not understanding your pain. They're not understanding your heart. They're not understanding your needs. They're not understanding your misery. They're not understanding your joy. They're not understanding your life journey. They're not understanding what you're called to do, your purpose. They don't understand what the life you want, the dreams you have. So they're just not understanding a lot concerning you. When an energy loves you, they love what you are, who you are, and what you do. And they look forward to journeying with you. So as you come in the chat. Your girl is ready to talk to you. Happy Tuesday night. Hope you guys had a beautiful Tuesday. Had a beautiful dinner. Delicious dinner. So let's see. Starting with the Strength and the Seven of Wands. So here sometimes you have to go up in self-defense mode. You have to kind of be the one who stand your ground and, you know, create boundaries for yourself. And so sometimes you find yourself defending yourself even against the person that you love or that you think loves you. And so they're really not understanding where you're coming from. They're not taking time to listen. They're not taking time to process it and to, you know, be caring enough to show their concern for what you're going through. They're concerned for your pain. They're concerned for where you're at the moment, to uplift you and to nurture you. Wow. Here's the Sun, here's the Fool, and the Three of Cups. You're always in the mood to celebrate and uplift yourself. So once you come to the understanding that they're not really taking the time to see you through the pain that you're going through, you're like, you know, I am going to seek my own fun, my own joy, my own happiness. I'm going to celebrate with those who are with me, with those who support me. So whether it takes friends or families or other energies that you may be interested in or interested in you, you're going to find a way through this. So whatever you're doing in your energy, truly know that support is there for you through spirit and your guardian angels, through your ancestors, and through those who are looking out for you. When they don't understand what you're going through, it just goes to show that their support is not strong enough for you, and so you have to find other support through friendships or family, or you know what, other loved ones. It's up to you where you want to find that. In this, keep the faith, hold on. Sometimes your connections grow, and sometimes they change. It's difficult to change when they're not the one wanting change, so they have to want change for themselves. But you have to always look out for you and stand your ground. Let's see what's coming in your energies. Wow. All right. So you want to walk away because you're kind of feeling like not only that they're not understanding what you're going through, what understanding your pain and your needs, but also that they're not taking good care of your energy. They're not caring deep enough for you to see where that nurturing there, that pouring in is there. So with the Six of Swords, you're saying, okay, I'm a little bothered right now, so let me take my leave. Let me de-stress myself. Let me decenter a little bit. Let me start caring for me, my thoughts, my needs, and my feelings, and take a step back. I'm not saying this step back I'm taking is going to be permanent or it's forever, but for now it sure feels that way. So let's see what happens when you walk away here, if you're going to be resilient enough to stay gone, or you're hoping the energy change somewhat and bring back something more positive and uplifting and substantial to your energy. As you come in, Empresses and Queens, please hit that like button. And then I'm going to, once I see this, I'm going to pull for each sign. What I just wanted to see first what Spirit has to say about this connection. All right. So this connection has pretty much come to where it's a halt. You're pulling the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So you loved, but they failed to show you the love you want to see. Here's the energy of the Magician. So they manipulated the situation a lot. Maybe make a lot of promises, say a lot of things that have not been fulfilled at all. Calling them out on it is kind of wearisome because they still don't follow through regardless. So here in giving all your love and they took it all, now they run off somehow with your heart, or you have to take your departure somehow and say, you know what, I see that you've deceived me long enough, you've hurt me long enough, you have held on to my energy where the support of my needs and my where I'm going, I'm not seeing it leading to anything beneficial for me. So in Empresses and Queens, we're going to pull each sign now to see how this is working in each individual instead of just the collective, because our topic today we're covering has to do with them not understanding your need, not really taking the time to see and adjust to understanding they're not in their on their own journey, but on a journey with you. So so Empress and Queens, let us see each sign. As you come in, say hi to your girl, and let us now take a look at each individual sign. We're gonna start off with Aries and go down fire, water, earth, and air. So Aries, all right, too much is coming out. I'm gonna continue shuffling. I just want one or two. Since this is not a personal question, I just want to pull the general energy for Aries. I don't want too much. All right, one is good. So the Hierophant and the Queen of Water. So here you found someone, Aries, that you want to commit your life and time to. You found someone that is really making things feel like, this is the one. This one, Aries, you're saying, geez, I hope it ends up at the altar. I don't want to have to start new again. With the Queen of Water, you're connected emotionally, and you cry over this one, Aries. You're like, this one is the it. I want this to be the final one. You want to take this one to a place where it's forever and ever. So Aries, that's what's in your energy tonight. So you're not one of the one who want to walk away tonight. You want to hold on tight not walk away tonight. You want to hold on tight. Love Smith is in the house. Hi, Love Smith Queen. Leo, you're pulling the Fool tonight. So I'm the High Priestess. So there's something in your energy that you know, Leos, that you're hoping might follow through in the way you're seeking it to. How are you doing tonight, Queen? Big up from Asia, big up yourself. Enough respect, Queen. Yes, come on in. Good to see you, Queen. Good to see you. Thank you for hitting that love button. I appreciate you. All right. So I'm just, as you know, the usual of the live, just pulling in the energies until you guys join in and start chatting with me. No problem, Queen. No problem. As a matter of fact, you don't have to do it at all. At all. It's just an option that gives you more benefit. But it's up to you, Queen. I just want you to be aware of the options because I'm trying to see if you can get the most benefit profit possible. But Queen, I'm good with how you wish to do it. I'm good with how you wish to do it. I know your pocket is deep, so I'm not worried about it. I was just trying to give you the most for your support. All right. So Leo, in the energy of the Full Man, you're trying to say you want to walk into something that it feels good to you, but you don't know if this is going to be it. So you're using your High Priestess intuition to see if you can scope out whether this could be the one. You're holding that faith card because you've been manifesting love into your life and you're hoping this is the one. You're just taking the caution that you need to to assess this one. So you're being cautious here, Leos. And we all should be. I'm ready with you. I'm ready whenever you're ready, Queen. I'm pulling in the energies. Sagittarius. I like to just get on and jump in there. You know that, Queen. So I like to pull the energies just until one of my queens are ready. Sagittarius, you're pulling way too much, so I'm going to take the first one for you. We're just getting one card for each sign. Queen of Water. So here, Sagittarius, I see you, Queen. Ooh, ooh, I see you, Queen. Ooh, ooh. Pick up yourself, Glitter Queen. Queen of Water for your Sagittarius, because this one, I think they're more interested in you than you are in them, and so, or vice versa, because you know how the reading goes when I am able to answer your personal questions. And so if you're more interested in them than they are in you, you're trying to see if you can get them up to par with you, where you're checking in to see if they feel the same about you here, because you're concerned that one of you is off balance when it comes to your feelings here. The world, oh my, it's like you're willing to say, okay, I love you, but if you don't love me, I'm good with calling it goodbye. You're able to come to the conclusion where if your love for this person is not the same that they feel for you, you're willing to close the contact, close the relationship, close that connection. All right, so let's go to our Queen Love Smith. We can always come back to the energies. I came on a little late, Queen. Came on a little late, but I'm here and I'm ready. All right, so let's get this out of the way. I don't want it to be, I hope it's, yeah, I want it to be gone out there. All right. So Queen here started it. What will be the results of my Apple Asia? Ooh, I like that. Apple is a good company to work for, at least in my opinion. So I think they have good benefits too. Would I have been laid off if I didn't argue with my old boss? Wow, you asked some interesting questions, man. I have to give it to you, Love Smith. Okay, we'll see what Spirit has to say about that. So let us see first if what the results of your Apple Asia interview will be. The reason why I don't too much like to pull on interviews for you. I don't like you being disappointed or feeling down. Because if the interview doesn't, like, if it goes well and you feel good about it, but they're not calling you back or telling you, hey, we're ready to get you started in working with our company, then I hate when you feel down about it. You know, I like to pull on your career in a whole, which shows the abundance that's coming in for you and shows that once you wait, it will be there. But when it comes to results, I don't like to be the one that disappoint you, because I'm not the one disappointing you. They are. But I don't want you to feel bad about it or anything. So that's the only reason why I don't like to do interview results. All right, let's get started. Let me see. Yeah. Well, okay, if you want to. But I'll do the one about would I have been laid off if I didn't argue with my old boss. So I'll do that one in the meantime, and you put another question. All right. Okay. All right, so let's get started. As you come in, Empress and Queens, hit that like button for your girl and jump in the chat. Say hi. Good to have you here with me tonight. Thank you for clicking in. So appreciate your energies joining. For our love queen, for our love Smith. Answer the question of, would she be laid off, Spirit, had she not argued with her old boss? Would she have kept her job had she not argued with her old boss? Would she have been working still at her old job had she not argued with her old boss? If she didn't argue with her old boss, would she still have her job? Oh, all right, Queen. So regardless of what happened there, let's see, because you know when it comes to clarification, I like to see if it's in the reverse or not. So up front, we're seeing the Three of Swords and the Five of Wands. So that means it's saying because of this conflict here, because of this conflict is what caused it. So let's see if that's saying you would have had your job regardless, you would have been laid off regardless, or you're laid off just because of this conflict here. So let's see. All right. Show us if our lusting Scorpio Queen would still have her job had she not argued with her old boss. Would she still be laid off whether or not she had the argument? Show us this, Spirit. Okay. You have another question waiting. Okay, Queen, we'll get those in for you. Ah, there you go. Oh, wow, the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Swords. So, Queen, this is coming here where when the Wheel of Fortune turns, it usually turns in the favor of Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leos. So, for this, it seems like the Wheel of Fortune turn outside your luck once this happened. So it seems as though once this conversation happened, this argument happened, this embarrassing situation happened, it seems that's where the block happened. That's where it triggered the old boss mind from, you know, continuing your employment there. Once I get my clarifications, which I'm going to do after this, we'll get deeper into it for you. Okay, Queen. So more and more as we see, it is the conflict. It is the conflict that you had. So that means it's possible now that this Wheel of Fortune would have turned in your favor and you would have retained your job had this conflict not happened. Here is the Five of Swords. So you have the Three of Swords, Five of Swords, and the Five of Wands. So it is because of that why you were laid off. That mean had that if the table of time had if you could turn the table of time back, and here's the Six of Pentacles. So yes, this is where the scale tip the balance here. This is giving and receiving. This is where the conflict is not forgiven, because in the Six of Pentacles, someone forgive when something occur. So wow, 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 wow. Meaning he didn't forget. King of Pentacles. Okay, Queen. Here you go. Looky. So you're asking the question, would you have been laid off if you didn't have that conflict? You're laid off solely because of it. Or, alright, let me put it like this. Your old boss laid you off for whatever reason they laid you off for. They may not say it's because of that conflict, because I think it would be unprofessional for a boss to just lay you off just because you have a disagreement with them. Unless the owner of the company deemed it like irredeemable, like highly disrespectful, and but usually when you start arguing with your boss and so on, it kind of puts your job in jeopardy there. So here in the King of Pentacles, this is why. He may give you a different reason why, whether it's poor performance or anything else, that would be more suitable as the reason. But it's a conflict that triggered it. And oh my gosh, here is the Four of Wands. So if things had remained peaceful, possibly you would have still be there chugging along in the position that you're in. But things always happen for a reason. There's too much toxicity there. The bully was there. See, had things remained calm, good, and if things were in harmony, Page of Pentacles with your Two of Cups, if things had remained in harmony, here's a Wheel of Fortune and harmony. So here it would have striken your luck if things had remained right between you and the energy. So that's how you know that had you not triggered his mind with whatever reason he felt like that conversation between both of you was adequate to turn his energy into, oh man, I gotta get her out of here. All right, who came in? Say hi to your girl. Let me know. Will I land an amazing new... All right, that's your next question. I'm starting to think if I didn't have an argument, I would still be there. I think so. Did my business leader push back on my old boss for recommending my layoff? So you have 3 questions there. Are you trying to have 3 questions in? The first one is, if you didn't argue, would you be laid off? The second one, will I land an amazing new role next month? And the third one is, did your business leader push back on your old boss recommending layoff? Marley's in the house. So you have 3 questions. Are you trying to get those 3 questions in for this read so I can properly divide it up for you? Because pretty much so 3 questions. So already I have to stop with this question here. All right. Marley Queen. You're in the house. Night nurse, come on in on the night train. Good to see you, Queen. How are you feeling tonight? How are the feelings going? So I'll have to stop with this for you and get into the next question. So the next question is, will I land an amazing new role by next month? Okay. All right. You know, let me get a different deck for you. How is it going, Marley Queen? Big up yourself, Queen. Will our Love Smith, Scorpio Queen, land an amazing new role? for her career, for her job, for what she's applying. Will she land something amazing? Always for you. Always for you. Always for you. Continue putting out your effort. Let me tell you, when you're applying for positions and spirit is answering you, so that you're guided through this kind of reading when you ask. It's like in everything there's an action for you to take. Just like, if you're wanting to be employed, of course you have to get out there, apply for positions and get some interviews in and ace those interviews and follow up, and so hopefully you'll get that call back once the position is available and you have aced the interview, and have the necessary experience and qualifications. But when the Magician comes up, it's like Spirit telling you, listen, you may be seeking out there and trying and putting out the effort, but what is meant for you is going to come in time. Continue manifesting. The Magician is your power card, because I like when feminine energy holds and maintain their power. So you're going to believe in you. You're going to support your own energy. You're going to be your own rock of Gibraltar. You're going to be your biggest supporter. So you're going to push forward. In timing, I always get that it's the quickest you want to land a job. You just want to get out there. You want your income start to just flow. You want your life start to... I get it. Here in the Three of Cups, while you're waiting, there are things that you can do. Apply to more positions. Apply for more companies. Do start a position sometimes. Get on in person and do personal, follow-ups. And you'll be surprised. Many back in the day, before I owned businesses and was working for corporate America, this is how I would land my positions, right? You make yourself seen, known, and heard, and they see why you're going to be the applicant, because you're so persistent and committed and dedicated and ready to start, while others are just sitting there, just waiting to hear back from them. You're taking active steps. So if you start getting on top of this, somebody is going to make the call to you and just say, listen, let's give you a shot. You have to prove yourself, because we believe in, some companies will say, we'll give you a trial period to see how you perform, and based on results, performative results, will continue on into permanent employment. So this Queen, when this come up for you, men, it's a shout out from Spirit to say, continue manifesting and hold strong, because what's out there for you is out there for you, and it's coming. Just continue doing what you're doing, putting out your effort. Here's your Knight of Swords, and here's your coming at Three of Swords. So there are positions out there, Queen, that may not be coming in the time you're expecting it, because the thing is, you're asking by next month. When you're very specific to Spirit becomes very specific to your answer. So you may be getting an answer of delay, or an answer of wait, or an answer of not yet within that specified period. Doesn't mean it's no, doesn't mean it's just you're asking so specific. So Spirit is not saying, oh, you're not going to land your dream job. It's just that not within the time you're trying to make it come true. So sometimes you just have to just be willing to put a hand out and just wait to say, listen, within the time period, it may not happen, but who knows, the next week after or so on, just continue putting out effort for yourself. Here's the Hangman. Geez, this fall off. So here you go, the Hangman. Sometimes you have to really look at things from different perspectives, different angles. Try and cover all your bases, to cover every ground possible. Because I know it's hard to land a job out there when everybody's applying, everybody's job hunting. The job market here, for example, is a little different. I assume than the Asian job market, but here many employment opportunities is here, just because I don't know, the workforce has changed a lot, right? The workforce has changed, and a lot of people, instead of they're employing right on spot, they have in their windows when you go out to shop and so on. Walk-in employee, apply now. Walk-in interview. You don't even have to set up online interviews and this, and you can literally walk in and have that interview, because they're now desperate for employment, especially at starter levels. I'm not talking about the big deal jobs. So if you want to get something to start, man, because let me tell you something, a trick about employment. When you're employed, it breeds more employment for you. When you're unemployed, it's hard to get your foot in the door. Get your foot in the door somewhere. Once you're employed, all of a sudden, it's like people want to employ you because they see you as employable. You're working, you're just changing your position or company, and you're employed already. So they're like, okay. But when you're unemployed, it's the hardest thing to get your foot in the door, because they just see you as that, not working at the moment, not being productive at the moment. So it's easy to give up in that way. Let me see. Aparna Saravana, hello. A warm welcome to you, Aparna. Subscribe. It's crazy in Asia. So listen, my Marley say I'm gonna start at asking school questions and work questions, because you're so good at that. Yes, Queen. I got you. I love my job, but hoping for a better one. Yes, you can always. All right. So your job that you have. All right. So your job that you have. If you're looking for something else, man. All right, here's a strategy, Queen. And you see, this is taking up part of your reading. So the thing is, let me pull your cards, then I can tell you something else, I guess. Because Page of Swords, man, you see the Hangman and the Page of Swords, it's all about the mind. It's all about the mindset and changing your mindset and the strategy that you have. And I may have something I need to suggest here. Hold on. Let's continue with this question about landing our amazing job by next month. See, the search is on. Here is the Virgo energy of the Hermit. The search is on. So sometimes you have to continue searching and looking to get what you want. So the job that you have may not be the ideal one that you love. Here's the Two of Wands. You have a decision to make, a pathway to choose. And so when you're in search of something, decisions have to constantly be made, where you want to go and where, and changing strategies, and you know, it's like upping your game. And I'm going to tell you something about that. So let's get to the next question so our cards don't run out on us. And your next question had to do with did my business leader push back on my old boss for recommending my... Okay. Did my business leader push back on my old boss for recommending my layoff? So, okay. So you pretty much want to know if he disagreed with it, if he did anything about it, if he was in agreement with it, blah, blah. All right. All right. Spirit, guide us to the next question for our Scorpio Queen, Love's-Smith. She's trying to find out if, regarding her old boss, did her business leader push back on the fact that she was being laid off? All right, let's get that for you. Did her old business leader push back on her old boss for recommending her layoff? Was there any pushback from the business leader? Oh, wow. He saw you in this, Queen. Here is the star and the energy of the death. So the whole business leader wished things could have been different. This is change. So the change that was happening was change that he was seeing that was coming. So he could have been aware. Let's see if there's a pushback, because he's seen your energy and what was done, the changes that was being done. So any energy when it comes to employment, if there's going to be a layoff and so on, all management becomes aware of it. So therefore his energy is aware where it comes to you that you were going to be laid off. Let's see if there's a pushback from him for it. Did the energy of the business leader push back on the old boss for every time this energy come up, Queen, this energy rocks. I'm telling you, that is why energies, when they come up, they can't fake it. They can't fake it when it comes to your energy. They can't fake it. They are who they are, and they will always show you who they are. And so if it comes up that they are thieves and liars and deceivers, don't doubt it. This energy always come up as the freaking Hierophant. So in the energy of the Hierophant and the King of Pentacles, he's seeing things from a more by the book. He goes by the book. He's more disciplined. He's not ruled by his emotions or, you know, sleight hand people like that. He's trying to do it where he does it right. So here, focusing on your energy, he's trying to make a decision where it's right. So that could have been some pushback he's given here where, you know what, are we going by the book here? Is this the right thing to do? King of Pentacles. So he may really, really be having that conversation with your old boss at that time to figure it out if that was the right thing to do in putting you in that layoff. Who will show us if there was some pushback. And we're going to get clarification. Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh my. So Queen, he did not like the fact that you were being let go. Here is your Five of Pentacles and your King of Wands. He was compassionate. He was in a compassionate mode when you were let go. So that is pushback. That means his energy was standing for your energy and hoping that you may not have, but one person is not always the only one to make decisions when it comes to this. It goes up from the top, who say that, listen, we're doing a budget cut, we need to get rid of 10% of our employees. And so he put that down and trickle it down to the management to get it done. And not necessarily they have to choose who goes into that. Management have to now let the boss know which ones they need to let go of, which ones are non-productive or the least productive. So his energy was very wearisome when he realized you were in that category. Man. Okay, Queen of Wands. So there were others with you. Here's the Four of Cups and the Queen of Wands. So there were others with you at this time when they were making the decision about the layoff. So therefore, I think at this point, the Hierophant energy, which is your business leader, would have been saying, okay, since it's not energetically pointed at only one person, then of course, well, okay. But knowing that your work, that your work was, you know, this is an ethical person, and so he was trying to figure out why you're pulled in with everybody else when he was trying to put you out as separate, as different, as maybe more hardworking or different than others. So he was not understanding here why you had to be put in it. But then, as I said from other readings, he did know and understand why the old boss did it. Show us this higher. Wow. Here's the action of the Chariot. He tried to take action. And here is the Lovers with the Nine of Pentacles. I'm telling you, I would not be surprised if this Hierophant, if this energy of the old boss did know that somewhat this was personal. This is taking it personal, not business. So this energy here, it's like the Chariot energy. He wanted to take some action, so that is pushback. It's like if he could have taken some different action, that would have led to something more harmonious, because he figured that this was more on a personal level, personal reason rather than a professional one, why your energy was let go. So yes, I think there was some pushback from this discipline. This he's like, wow, he was not for it. He was not in agreement with it. And had he been able to do something, he may have taken actions here. All right, Queen. Let me clarify for you the Three of Swords. That's what I want to clarify for you, since it's on your table twice. Let's get some energy clarification for that for you. So let's give you your free 3 cards on those, on the Three of Swords. Show us the Three of Swords, please. What is this here? Clarify for our Scorpio Queen. Love Smith. Six, man, this always come up for you. 6 of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So when it comes to your work, because you're wondering if next month you will land that amazing job here. So here's your 6 of Cups. This is almost patience. This is almost revisiting your past when times are good. This is visiting, it's like, be patient and hold on, because your gift will be given to you. And your gift is that job you're manifesting and hoping and interviewing for. So just hold on to it. In the Knight of Cups, that's your dream, something that you love, something that you want to hold on to. So this is similar to your Hermit here, which is really, really being patient, going and seeking within what you need to do, strategies you need to get. And that's why I say I may give you a little hint here with the Hermit, because the Hermit plans, the Hermit has strategies, the Hermit come up with, you know, ways to move forward in action. But in the Hermit, it's waiting, being patient, right? Taking time to be patient. Hold on. All right, so also the Three of Swords clarification, 8 of Cups. So here, and the Knight of Swords. Sometimes when you're going to walk away from one position for a next, is making sure that you have something before you go. So keep the job you're in, which is a good strategy, that you're in it and you're not leaving it until you get something to replace it. So make sure when you walk away, you already land the position where they say start working. There's no if or but whether you get it, so that you don't walk away and you find yourself not working while you are still job hunting there. So let us see the first Three of Swords. So this one is for the job area. Let's see the first Three of Swords for her first question, Spirit. Clarify the first Three of Swords for her first question, please. All right, I'm finished with my Queen. Anyone who wants a reading, my Cash App is linked to the top of the chat. It's a clickable link. So our reading start at 15, 20, 25 going up. So let your girl know. Click on my Cash App and ask your personal question. Show us for the first Three of Swords. What's the clarification for our Queen? What's the first Three of Swords clarification? Ah, you got 2 out here. No problem. The Fool, always the Fool. So remember, in the first question was if you would still be employed had you not had that, you know, argument with your old boss here. And the Three of Swords came out. So here's the Fool, always the Fool, man. So that boss of yours took you in a way where he knew he could have done what he needed to do regardless of your hard work. Here is the Seven of Pentacles and the Fool for the Three of Swords. So he went ahead and, despite your hard work and your commitment to your job, went ahead and do what he had to do out of just personal vendetta rather than you know, doing the right thing. So this happened as, again, this happened, taking you for the fool, this happened because of that, not because of something else. This led up to it. This caused him to want to do it. So this broke between the two energies. This communication that you guys got, this hard work you had going, this good connection you made as in the workplace, that was damaged. That was damaged. And so he, despite your hard work here, he was willing to still let you go. He couldn't even say, you know what, this is a hard worker, this person has done all that they can for us, and so let us, you know, let this one go. So that's his reasoning behind it. All right. So let's see. Yes, he was very ethical. Tarshini Queen. Oh, oh, Tarshini Queen. Oh, oh. Hi, Tarshini Queen. Big up yourself, Queen. Welcome, welcome, Queen. Empress and Queens, hit that thumbs up for your girl. I appreciate your energies being here. Thank you so much. Yes, he's vindictive. Very. I would never done that. So he's yes, Queen. What happened is, when it comes to bosses, man, the only rule of thumb I always say, if you like your job and you want to keep it, suck up. I always say, you know, that saying where you have to lick us until you can kick it, because some bosses are going to determine whether or not you're fired just because they're displeased with something you say, or displeased with your work, or so on. They have a big part to play in recommendation when it comes to whether your employment continues or not. So you have to be able to either suck up to them until you're at their level where you're their peer, and once you're their peer, then listen, you're both bosses, so who cares at that point. But once you're below them and they have they have everything to do with whether or not you move into a supervisory position or even continue your employment. So I say suck up to them if you want to keep your job. If you have no qualms about losing your job, well, because they're the one at the end of the day going to recommend you for promotions or recommend you for any elevation in the company, because the boss is going to ask their CEO or their VP or whatever position they are, who they recommend for, you know, promotions, who they recommend for putting in new positions. So they will not recommend you once you don't suck up to them enough. They will not. I've seen it. I've seen it. They will not. You will be the most qualified, the most experienced, the most, you work hard. You're the first in the office, the last out. You give your extra. You never take vacation. You never take leave and so on. And then when it comes to recommendations, they won't recommend you. Not if you don't suck up enough. They recommend someone who has nothing near what your work ethics is. All right. So today's Tuesday. All right. I managed people before and had argumentative employees, but never wanted to fire them. I get it, Queen. You cannot base other managers' behavior based on what you would do or you wouldn't do, because you're different. Everyone is different. So your management skills and your principles in management may be different than someone else, and that's why every manager you come into contact with is so different. It's the policy of the company you have to depend on in really safeguarding and protecting you, but not many of them will, because they entrust their managers with managing the workforce. So therefore they're not gonna question a lot unless there's numerous complaints. they're not going to question their managerial skills, because most owners, they don't micromanage. That's why they employ CEOs and managers, because they're not going to micromanage it. They can't deal with the frivolous, everyday ins and out. They employ someone to, you know have that headache for them. So what you do and what others do are going to be two different things. Two different things. But one thing for sure is when energies um, when energies want to secure a position of elevation in a job, the best thing to do, the very best, it's not always necessary, but the very, very best thing to do is just to have an agreeable relationship with the manager until you're up into their peer level. All right, who want a reading? Your girl is available. Yes, they are. And to think that they would control their emotions, right? To think their emotions would be under check. You'd be surprised. A lot of feminine energy in workplace has their emotions under control more than masculine energies. It's crazy. It's crazy. You'd think they would have their emotions more under contact. Low key. Hello. Yeah. So wow. All right. So let me get the energy. Oh, while I'm getting the energies in, what I was going to say to you, Queen, when it comes to that Hermit. A lot of times when you're on lunch break from work, you're already dressed up in your work suit, you're already in work attire, and you're in work mindset. You can use your lunch break and drive on down to, or walk, depending on where you're working, and how commercial it is, how heavily commercial it is, or so on, and go to a couple of offices of where you see yourself working and want to work there, and start making friends. Going there one day, ask to speak with the manager, man. I tell you, it's you'd be surprised how this helps you to gain that position, Queen. Ask to speak with a manager and introduce yourself. You're already professionally attired. You look sharp. You look ready for work. You look like who they would have, supervising their worker, whatever the case, whatever you're applying for. Introduce yourself and say, you're interested in working with this company in such and such a position. You're currently working, but the reason why you're leaving that work is you had to get your foot in the door and keep, your income flow. But really, this is what you're looking for to do, and you're willing to start. And so you're asking if there's a position that you can apply for that is readily available, that she can recommend. And you'd be surprised. She's like, oh, you know what? We have this position open in this department. If you want to apply, here's my card. Go online, just submit your resume there, and I'll give you a call. And you follow up by phone or next lunch day or whatever the case is. I did submit my resume online, and I'm looking forward to having an interview with you. And I was just passing by. I was just passing by on my lunch break and wanted to stop and say thank you for taking time to talk with me the other day and recommending whatever they can. Keep yourself fresh in their mind, so only you they're thinking of. They get to see you, how you dress for work, the way you I mean, geez, that way it's like it can be so helpful. And you do this several times, and you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Mm-mm-mm. What did I say? What's here? What? Loki, sorry, I don't do afterlife readings. I don't do afterlife readings. I'm not a medium. I don't do medium readings. This is not the live for that, Loki. Um, so, all right. You would have to find yourself a medium or someone that does the afterlife. I don't do afterlife readings. Okay. All right, so let's see. Spirit, can you show us, please, what's going on with the energies of Cancer? We did Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius earlier, so we're going to start with Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Show us the energy of Cancer. What do you want to show us with the energy of Cancer for today? Show us the energy of Cancer. What should Cancer expect and look for? Wow. 9 of Cups and 10 of Wands. So this is love energy, love, love, love. Cancers are just in the energy of love, like love, 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 like this amazing love. Your heart is bursting with love, like that love just needs somewhere to escape, somewhere to go, somewhere to someone to give that to, because here's the 10 of Wands. So while you love this deeply, you just burn, but it's like holding in all that energy of love and just wanted to pour it somewhere, just wanted to give it somewhere, want someone to see it and to feel it and to be a part of that amazing love, and you're holding it in the 10 of Wands, just waiting for that right one to experience all this tremendous love, that amazing love, that fantastic love, all the love you have, you're just ready to give. But Cancers, when you have this beautiful, wholesome, energetic love, just give it to you, pour it into you, feed your own energy with it. Love thyself, man, love yourself, feed your energy with it, because it's when you feed your energy with all that love, because you would have been giving that out there, and you give all that to yourself, you radiate, man, you radiate. So when the one that is for you, Cancer, come in, then you can have, don't always pour all of this in, because you don't want to be on the losing end of the stick. Take your time, pour in one a little by little, and as they deserve it, you upgrade it, you increase it, but not overwhelming, not at once, not falling all the way in and then be at the losing end if they're not doing the same thing. So you have to make sure you're just reciprocating and not being the one to give all that love. Here is the King of Pentacles for Scorpios and 2 of Cups. Scorpios, you have someone looking at you in your view there. You have someone up in your rear view. Scorpio is a 2 of Cups that loving on you, really, really loving on you. So I don't know, unless you get your personal reading, if this is an ex or if this is new love. I hope it is new love that's just pouring in for you here, because here's your 2 of Cups. That means you feel the same. You feel the same, Scorpios. You want this energy. You are feeling really highly energized by this connection, and you're feeling like, okay, let me take my energy and pour into this one. Let me make this one the center of my attention. Let me give this. So there's someone, Scorpio, that you want to give your attention, because they've been giving you their attention, and you're deciding Hey, Pisces, let's see what's going on up in here. It's 1 a.m. Empress and Queens, your girl is ready. All right, I need to stop asking for career readings. I always feel depressed. That is what I'm trying to tell you, Queen. Just go out there. This is what you do, Queen. Go out there, put your applications in, and go market yourself. Go market yourself in person. in-person, Queen. Since you're working, as I say, use your lunch break or after work if it's not too late by then to go to other workplaces, or early before your work schedule, you go in one of those work places early. So either before work, during lunchtime, or after work, right? Because it is what it is. Don't forget, Queen, the tarot is not what's offering you a job. Remember that. It's the employees. The tarot is only showing you what they're considering and what they're not considering. So the tarot cannot make it one way or the other for you. It's just showing you what's happening out there. So you have to go out there, and you have the magician, and that is why I say, once I saw spirit drop that magician, it's on you, man. The energy, the resources, the power, the ability, everything is in you to get up and go out there and market yourself. Magician, our cash app read has not changed for this month. It's still 15 and up. It has not changed, magician. It's next month, August, that our reading starts at 20 and up. But for this month, I still kept it at 15. So last month I say I would have changed it to 20. I did not change it. I prolonged it. So this month it would have been 20, but I told everyone, no, we're keeping it at 15 for one last month. So not until next month. So it's still the same. All right. Yes, I do that, but when I hear my curry reading, I know, Queen. So that's why I say don't get them then, Queen. Don't get them. Because if anything, when your reading come down here, I can't lie to you. Because if your girl lied to you, you're going to come back and say, oh, but you said next week I was going to land my dream job. Where is it? I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you. I would love if it says that, but you have to be the one who go out there and use your power empress self and market the hell out of yourself. With the magician, you have all the resources, the ability, the experience, everything you need, you have. You just need to go out there and market yourself. And don't stop. Don't stop. Just keep powering through until the person you're expecting to give you back a call, give you a call. I'm telling you, a lot of ways to strategize is to start doing it in person. I guarantee it. I have employed so many people over my years of being in management positions, right? Right? So when I'm executive, I've employed, I've fired, I know who I'm looking for, and I know the ones who show up they're really ready for work versus the ones just sitting, just waiting on the phone to ring. So I know if someone's in front of me telling me I'm ready to work with you, I'm good at teamwork, I'm good at learning, I'm fast learner, I'm willing to put in the time and the energy, I'm willing to prove myself, and then if I don't prove myself, give me a try. Those are the ones I call back, because they are there, they are showing effort that I want this job. And the ones that sitting waiting on the call who I don't know, but this young lady keeps showing up. And that's how I used to do. I show up. Right? When I'm applying for my management positions, they have to see me in action. They have to see that this is it. I am it. I am the person for the job. Right? So I'm not going to wait until they call me and tell me they have 10 more applicants and 9 of them has the same qualifications. So they're going to choose the one who they keep coming in their face. All right. So all right, magician queen, I'm ready for you, queen. Remember, magician queen, just for your sake, remember the 15 is mini. Remember the difference between the 15 and the 20 is like night and day. So if you have 5 more in your budget, it's best to get your 20. Just a reminder before I start your reading, because the mini and The semi-full is two different amount of cards, and you benefit so much more from that. But because mini is usually for people who is trying out my energy, they don't know how to read and they're giving it a try, they're testing me out. But if that's what you want to keep it at, there you go. So let's see what your question is. Most companies have have employees that work from home. Asia is a little different with in-office work. Oh, okay. So if you're looking to work from home, well, same thing. Most office has their managers or their CEOs that still go to their office. Still do. As you say, Asia is different, but Asia still have mega companies and mega buildings and super offices and so on. Somebody's in these offices. So you have to remind yourself of that. You're not going to look for the ones who the manager is working out their home from their basement or something. You're going to the offices. These offices are filled in the daytime still, regardless of the ones. It's still minimal percentage of the workforce that's working from home. So unless you're targeting work from home jobs, then it's going to be different. These offices are still full. The parking lots every day is still full. The business offices are still full. And you have the managers that are running them, and the CEOs and all of that, and the execs and all of that. Also for in the the retail industry. So depending on, I don't know what but no matter what, no excuses, Queen. Go out there and tell somebody why they should call you tomorrow and get you started with working. You go find that person. And once you find that person, you sell yourself to them. They're going to give you the job. Once they have a job opening, they will give it to you because they're looking for good workers, right? They're looking for good workers. So it's different everywhere. I get it. Never been to Asia, but job markets are very similar when it comes to the marketplace. What's going on with Capricorn? Okay, Magician Queen. Always love Smith Queen. So you can concentrate your readings on just asking questions for what you want to ask questions for, and just low-key do your job search without, just let spirit show you, like use that intuition and go get yourself in the door, man. Go get yourself in the door. There's nothing that I want that I don't feel like I can get. There's nothing. If I want it, I'm gonna go get it. It's just that I've done businesses for so many years. There's no way I'm gonna be employed by someone again. I am the employer. So I just don't. But if one day my businesses can crash and I have to go market myself, I am getting employed on the spot. Because when I hit. And I'm not just gonna go one place, I'm going several, and whomever first get me. All right, so let's go ahead and do Magician. I can continue with this afterwards. All right. All right, so Magician Queen, you want to know what's going on in the energy of Capricorn, so you have a mini read. Also, I'm going to give you 3 free cards for your reading for clarifications, Queen. Okay, we talked in texting all day. He told me he loved me, and he always loved me. I told you that before, Queen. That should be no surprise to you, Queen, because I told you that over and over and over. I told you that, Queen. When I'm telling you, when you get your readings, Queen, all you have to do is just sit back and wait. Just sit back and wait. Just sit back and wait. Because Spirit not going to screw you over. Sit back and wait. He's been loving you. I tell you that every time. He just want to figure out how to get in your energy. You know, Capricorn energy when it comes to our magician Virgo Queen. Can you show us? He love you, Queen. He been loving you. And he not gonna stop either. Not on the count of anyone. It's just that they don't know how to handle your love and how to care for your love and how to nurture your love. That's the problem. They love you gone to bed. They love you a long time, but they don't know how to handle it properly. That's where the downfall is. All right. All right. He is Queen. He is. All right. Okay. So Capricorn, show the energy of our Virgo Queen Magician. What's going on with your energy, please? Show us the energy of Capricorn as it relates to our Virgo Queen Magician. Spirit, what's going on with the energy of Capricorn? Show us everything in the energy of Capricorn relating to our Virgo Queen. All right. Wow. The Tower and the Four of Swords. He's ready to break up with someone, Queen. And the Four of Swords. Break up with someone for someone he's been dreaming of. Oh my. So there's a surprise coming up for someone in his energy. And what the surprise is, he's ready to break their heart apparently. Show us what's going on in the energy of Capricorn as it relates to our Virgo Queen Magician, please. Wow. Six of Pentacles, King of Wands. So he's breaking up with someone because in the Six of Pentacles, he's ready to forgive somebody else or receive the forgiveness of someone else. So one is falling to make up with the other. In the Six of Pentacles is the energy of balance and the energy of truth, the energy of, okay, please forgive me. So that means he's hurting one while asking for forgiveness of another. And here's the King of Wands. He's burning with passion now with who he loves. So if he did tell you he loved you, he's not, well, you didn't ask for if he loved me love reading, but if he did tell you he loved you, he's burning with passion for you. Let's put it like that. Show us the Virgo of Capricorn as it relates to our Magician Queen Virgo. Show us his energy. What's going on with Capricorn spirit? What's going on with the energy of Capricorn? Show us what's going on in his oh my gosh. Jesus, he decided he want to walk away. The energy of the Six of Swords and the Emperor, he has made a decision. So he want to break up with someone and walk away. And he want the forgiveness of another energy. So that would be your energy. He wants to walk away. Let's see what this one is. Oh my, the Eight of Swords. And what's under here? The Emperor. So he has made up his mind so that he wants to now take things. This person here is going to be really surprised. This one is going to hit them hard. While he's trying to balance the scale here, there's a receiver and a giver. So one is receiving the forgiveness, one is giving the forgiveness. And then the Six of Swords. So he wants to get going. All right, Eight of Swords and your Emperor. So there's still some conflict in Capricorn's mind as to how he's going to do this. So him wanting to doing it, making up his mind to do it, then doing it, going to be two different stories. So he trying to figure out how to do it. I want to do it. I'm going to do it. But how? I hope not me. I told him no more games. I want you as my man and me as yours. No games, Queen. I know you wouldn't take any games. Magician, I know you are not in the games with anybody. He has to come right. He has to come right. So here, Queen, whatever he's trying to do to get away here, he's really in conflict as how to get it done. All right, so that means he has to have a strong motivation to do that. Show us the energy of Virgo as it relates to the energy of Capricorn. Show us the energy of Virgo. So let me see if he thinks straight. All right. I had to see the energy of you as it relates to Capricorn. All right. So I can see where that is why so you're the one forgiven. All right. Here's the energy of the Six of Pentacles and the energy of the Strength. So you're the one forgiven. So, okay, Queen. Capricorn is trying to finish something here, elsewhere. This walking away, he's trying to figure out how to do it. Your energy of the Strength that's coming up here, he sees that, okay, you will forgive him. And here's the energy of the Emperor. So that means he is really, until this come down, but he's moving towards his decision. He's moving towards making up his mind, like, this is what I want. And here he's out here professing his love for you. So in the energy of the Emperor, man, he knows what he wants. He's been wanting you. This is not just now. Ace of Swords and Queen of Cups. So he's looking for your energy to reconnect to. So he's hoping to start fresh. So he's walking away from one. Oh my gosh. Into the connection of who he loves. I'm going to give you 3 clarification, Queen. So that's your read. And I'm going to give you 3 clarifications for it. Because I'm doing the free reading on top of the reading that you purchased for this month. All right. So let's see. Clarify the Tower. Please clarify the Tower. You get your 3 clarifications from. Let me clarify the Tower. Clarify the Tower for us, Spirit. Clarify the Tower for us. Why is the Tower here for the energy of Capricorn as it relates to a Virgo Queen? As it relates to a Virgo Queen, Magician. Why is the Tower here? Show us the Tower. Clarify the Tower. Why is the Tower here, Spirit? Clarify the Tower for the energy of Capricorn. What's in Capricorn energy regarding the Tower? What's in Capricorn's energy? Clarify the Tower, please. What's in Capricorn's energy, Spirit? What's in Capricorn's energy? What's going on with this energy? Oh my, the Hermit. I told you. I told you. I told you, Queen. The Hermit. He thinking about it. That's why I tell you, this is going to be a surprise for this person that he's planning this on, because it's going to just swipe them from the side. It's going to come out of the blue. They're not expecting it. So here in the Hermit, he's planning it. So that's why I say planning and making up your mind to do something is different from execution, different from getting it done. So here in his Hermit energy, he's planning it. And here's the energy of the Two of Wands. That means his crossroad where he's choosing an energy. He has to make a choice. He's trying to make a decision. So that's why I'm trying to tell you that's what he's been trying to do. Clarify the Six of Pentacles, please. So this person gonna get a really surprise. Ace of Swords again, and the Ace of Swords came through the Queen of Cups, and here's the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So he truly wants you to forgive him, to start fresh, to start new with his energy. Just continue using your High Priestess intuition, Queen, because I know you're not playing. I know you're not playing with no energy. Here's the Ace of Wands. So that means not only are they willing to come and have a conversation with you and really talk through things, but also they want you in an intimate way here. Queen, men, hold out on the intimate part till they show you that the truth. They show you that they're not messing around. They show you, because they're gonna come in your energy, come mess around again, and then not do the right thing. Here's the energy of the Sun and the Eight of Wands. Oh my, he not gonna stop communicating with you. This is like sending up a whole flare now and making the universe see, I'm in love again. Here's the energy of the Sun, and you know what? The Sun gets Magician, Queen, you double six. So here, Queen, he wants to leave something for something better. He want to leave the Six of Swords into his Son, into his love, into who he's been wanting from day one. Not just now, not suddenly. Been wanting his Queen of Cups from day one. So Queen, let him show you, man. Let him show you more than he can tell you. Let him show you more than he can tell you. Because if he's serious, he'll show you. And the Emperor show that he has that seriousness about him, even though it hasn't come down, it's in his head. And the Hermit, he planning something. So if he trying to tell you, oh, I'm trying to, oh, he planning it. He's not lying. He planning something. He just need to execute it and do it. Not just say he gonna do it, but do it. And until we see him do it, then we know. Because that energy that he pulling that Tower on Queen, not gonna like it. Not gonna like it. He told me he's still, he told me he's still with his wife. I told you. So he tried to plan how to break up with her. Yes, Queen. He not lying. He planning it. That's why I say the Hermit, he planning it. You told him you love him too. Of course you do. No, Papa. Of course you do, Queen. But you know, Queen, you're the High Priestess, man. So, yes, you love him. Yes, he love you. No, show me. Show me. Because you know I love you. So I'm not going to hide my feelings here. But I'm not playing any games either. So show me. Show me. Because he really want to do it. And he planning it. He's strategizing there. That energy not gonna like it, no, Magician Queen. If you get a reading on it, I bet you, I'm trying to tell you, she's not gonna like it. Okay? She's not gonna like it. She's not gonna like it. Because wife don't want to give up their husband, especially if she figure her husband in love with another energy. You know she gonna go hold on to say, you go fall in love. You go fall in love. Let me show you that I'm holding on. Let me show you that she can't have you. Something like that. Let me show you that she can't have you. Okay? You go fall in. So she'll hold on to his energy to make sure you can't get him. So you have to, he has to be smart. And so, in the energy of the Six of Swords and the Hermit, he planning on leaving. Wow. I don't recall if one of the time we did a reading for him, I just been home in a week. Oh my. Wow. Okay, Queen. No wonder we don't see you much, Queen. No wonder we don't see you much. You've been doing your thing and going through your healing and, you know, go. Oh my. Okay, Queen. Okay. So you make sure you rest your energy, Queen. Make sure you don't let anybody stress you out. Make sure Capricorn don't stress you out. Because loving you don't mean you're coming to stress me out. So make sure your healing is priority, Queen. It's man, my good energy and good vibe to you. Healing and blessings to your Queen. Man. But he loves you. So he has to understand that during your healing, You can't be stressed out with the ins and out of the misery part of things. It's either he's going to do the right thing or he's not. And I know you're not going to play with him where he trying to get around any of that. Let him show you that he means it. But the energy queen, because you did energy read on her before, and who for her to let him go, especially he better dare not tell her he in love, or else she's gonna keep him, prevent him from, you know, consolidating that love with anybody. All right. Unless she's just a queen where she's like, okay, you're in love with somebody, go about your business. Unless she's one of those type of queen where, okay, you don't love me, I'll go, okay, fine then. But if she's someone who gonna hold on till forever, okay. So, oh, that's my plan to go need sex and yes, queen, yes. Yes, queen, yes. Because you don't want to, you love him and he loves you. You don't want to secure him in that lovey-dovey intimacy. Then you hear him telling you that's all it's gonna be. Because they'll just get that from you and then tell you that's all it's gonna be. And now give you the excuses. I'm trying to, but because they already got that intimacy. Use that intimacy as your whole power, where you're like, this is you already know me and I know you, so there's no rush into this. You already know me, I know you, we don't need to rush this part. Because after that part and you wake up in the morning, 2 days later you're hearing him giving excuses, right, and cry your river about how he can't get out of it and this won't happen, or it can't, the excuses. All right, Empress and Queens, anybody else need a reading? Let your girl know. Hit that thumbs up for your girl. Magician Queen, I know you hit that love button, so thank you, Queen. Man, I hope you heal. Man, so things went to the point where you had to just decide to amputate. So, oh, wow. Queen, once you heal, you'll be back, and because with that you'll either decide that you want to use a wheelchair, or you want to get one of those, those legs that they make for amputees. And with modern day technology, he can seem just as natural as possible too. Exactly, Queen. Let him show you. Guri S is in the house. Guri S is in the house. Hi, Guri S. Remember, if you have a personal question, Guri S, my Cash App is linked to the top of the chat. Yes. So it's prosthetic. Yes, Queen. The prosthetic. Yes, yes. The prosthetic. Wait, prosthetic. That's prostate. I'm trying. Okay. Mixing up prostate. So it's prosthetic. That's the name for it? Okay. So I'm mixing it up with prosthetic. I guess that has to do with prostate cancer or something. All right. So yes, Queen. Queen, let me tell you, when it comes to your health, Queen, and nowadays, who cares don't matter, and who matters don't care. So you'll adjust, Queen, after a while. Healing may take time. Your heart will adjust, your mind will adjust. You'll be okay with it after a while, because your health comes first, and you did it for your health. So therefore, nothing else don't matter, right? And so acceptance of it, and acceptance of who's gonna be with you, where that it shouldn't be a problem. So heal, Queen, and who cares? Who cares, Queen? As I said, who cares don't matter. Who matters don't care. So, Queen, none of us in this life will know where our future ends up. None of us. You didn't get up and say, oh, when I turn this age, I'm going to have a prosthetic leg. No, no. So none of us don't know where it's going. So none of us have, Queen, that's why I'm trying to tell you, who cares don't matter, man, and who matters don't really care. Because none of us don't know what our future health will bring on us. And that's why we have to be able to be careful how we live, be careful how we see people, and be careful what we project out there, because you never know. We never know. We'll never know. Right? We just live in hope of everything will be fine and healthy and whole. You know. Okay. Yes, yes. Yes, Queen. You just make yourself happy, and who's going to be around you make you happy, and that's all that's important, right? Your loved ones, people you care about, that's all. Okay? Because that's the least. I've seen so many different people go through so many health issues and still have the loved one by their side, right? Is the ones that don't mean you any good and has no good intention. They're the one who turn away and walk away. They're the one who turn away and walk away, right? So, and that is why yes, Queen, absolutely, absolutely. So it's 1 in the morning. Your girl is going to jump off. If no one else want a reading from your girl, let's see what's up. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Oh no, that's you, Magician. That's you. Okay, that was you. Oh, Magician. Magician. Magician Queen, ask your girl a question and I give you a free mini read. Ask your girl a question and I give you a free mini read. You know why? I just realized you sent the $5, and that means I would have given you 3 more cards. But now to give you 3 more cards for a question, no clarification. So I ask your girl for a question and I give you the 3 cards I should have given, because I just realized you had sent the $5. And I give you 3 more cards on it. I just realized. I just went back to my, that's why I always go back and check my Cash App, because I didn't realize you sent it. So what I gave you there was a mini with 3 free cards. Now let me give you another mini with another mini and a whole, right? Instead of just give you 3 more cards. All right. So there you go. There you go, Queen. You know I got you. It's a good thing I see it before I jump off, because I would have, if I jumped off and then saw it after, I would be like, oh my gosh. And I don't like to beat myself up. So I'm glad I catch it. Okay. Will Capricorn leave his wife to be with me? Okay, Queen. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Wow. Queen, you know the connection we have up in here. So just be open-minded to what Spirit shows you. Has nothing to do with you. Has nothing to do with me. It has to do with Capricorn and what his intention is. Right? So the messenger is just a messenger. You know I got you. It's what spirit show, right? It's Capricorn. This is all Capricorn now. Nobody else. Okay, Queen. Show us the energy of Capricorn if he will leave his wife. Oh my gosh. Okay. Welcome, Capricorn. I said, welcome, Capricorn. The devil energy of Capricorn is up in the house with the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit gonna have to tell me if this is you or if this is the wife, because here's the Page of Cups. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Wow. Who is this Capricorn? Who is this? All right. Show us, Spirit. Will Capricorn leave his wife for a Virgo Queen, Magician? Show us the energy of Capricorn. Will he leave his wife for? It came down. Page of Swords, Judgment. All right. So here, Queen, listen carefully. I'm going to pull your clarifications. Man, man, I wish you get a full reading on this, but another time. Another time. But hear what this is saying to you now. You know, when the judgment come on that table, he's trying to reconcile with an old energy, old flame, old connection, ex-love, which would put you in that position. So he wants to, as I said, wants to, and doing it. Two different things. Capricorn, show us, clarify the devil for us. Will you leave your wife, Capricorn, for the energy of our Virgo Queen, Magician? Will you leave your wife or Magician? Capricorn, show us, Spirit. Will Capricorn leave his wife, the Magician? Spirit, clarify the devil energy of Capricorn. Jesus. Okay. Wow. Same energy of the Emperor. He's trying to. So, Page of Pentacles and the Emperor under the energy of the devil. He's trying to, you know why? Because now he's pulling on his own energy in the dark part of his energy to pull this off on the energy that he's with. So he's trying to leave one for another. So this is showing us, see, it still doesn't come down. You notice how the Emperor still up here and is reading, pull the Emperor. He's making up his mind. He's sure of what he wants. But as sure as the day, I remember reading, because I always love my Magician Queen. And I always remember your readings. And I remember one of her reading was that every time he tried to pull out, she pulled him back. So it's going to be a difficult task here. Show us this Queen of Pentacles is the energy of Capricorn leaving his wife for our Queen, Virgo, Magician. Is the energy of Capricorn. Six of Swords. He is leaving, Queen. I don't know what else to tell you. Six of Swords. He's leaving. At least he wants to. King of Cups. Six of Swords. So this now tells me that this is his wife energy. Queen of Pentacles. So the devil energy wants to leave his wife energy for a new energy. Now here, he wants to leave for this energy here. So here is the Queen, and he wants to take his departure, the Six of freaking Swords, and he pulled that in his reading. You see how the reading's always accurate, always the same card, always, because that's the energy. So therefore it cannot be that in the same night he's pulling a different energy. Six of Swords. He wants to leave. And that's why I tell you, he's planning on taking his leave. Last card for you. Show us. Will the energy of Capricorn leave his wife for our magician queen? Wow. Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands. Ay, ay, ay. Here is where the fight begins, Queen. Knight of Wands and the Five of Wands. It's not going to be just hello and goodbye. It's going to be turmoil. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be war. He has conflict to go through. It's not going to be as easy. So the best thing for him to do to prove to you that that's the case, that he truly wants to leave, is to file for the divorce. And the filing alone proves he's filing for divorce. Because not no, oh, we're separated, or oh, we're sleeping in different bedrooms, or oh, we're not, and then next week that, because separation can make up back at any time. That is why you have reconciliation. He has to show you some documents. You put it in, man. I filed for divorce. Because they're not, that if they don't want a divorce, they're not gonna file for it. They're only gonna say we're separated, or we're sleeping in different rooms, or whatever other arrangements they wanna say they have. But anyway, this need, you know well, Queen, you know that this need a full ass reading to get the whole picture, to get what's going on, with her energy, because when it comes to divorce and when it comes to leaving, it's not as easy as they say it out the mouth. It's not as easy as they say it out the mouth. Those of us who are divorcees know this. It's not as easy as they say it out the mouth. It's not as easy as it's years after I leave my husband I got the official divorce. It's not as easy as they say it out the mouth. Even when you're not living together, even when you're in a different state, even when you're different life, the divorce is still not applied for. That's all. I just dumped all of my masculine energies to focus on interview. Love Smith? Wow. Okay, Queen. You're bossing up there, Queen. That's right, Queen. Wow. Put your energy in getting yourself what you want, Queen. Because when those energies come in your life, they'll have to come straight with something to offer, right? If they're just wasting your time and doing much of nothing and just wasting your energy, then you could be concentrating on making yourself, proficient in something, or better at something, or wow. He better make up his mind, because I'm single. Yes, Queen, you are available, single and ready. It's his energy, man, and he has to come right, or else at the end of the day, he's just gonna have you as side piece with his wife at the end of the day, and you're not no damn side piece. He has to either decide, I'm with my wife or I'm not with my wife. Not no lying about it, not no, oh, we're not getting along, because they're willing to have their whole relationship to the side when they're not getting along with their wife. And as soon as the wife forgive the wife, or the wife forgive them, then the energy that they were having this whole relationship with now get thrown to the side for them to reunite with the wife and back at home with the wife, for them to give you the same. So, well, I'm married, so energies, Empress and Queens, have to be smart about it when it comes to these, unless you don't want the commitment, and we already know you want the commitment. You don't want the in and out and the Oh, no wonder. Yeah, you don't want the in and out. If you want in and out, you can get a brand new energy to play that in and out game with. But if it's an energy that's from your past that know what you already want and know what your desires are, you know. Because truly, I believe if you don't want an energy, I mean, you know, let them go. Let them go, man. Let them go. If you truly know you're not gonna live a life with them, let them go. Um. Okay. Yes, Love Smith is bossing. Man, Love Smith is bossing up. Empress and Queens, as you come in, hit that like button for your girl. I appreciate you. It's 1:15. Anyone need a personal question answered, let your girl know. My Cash App is linked to the top of the chat. It's a click of the link and we get your personal question answered. If not, your girl will jump off for the night. I'll just have an early night off. And tomorrow is hump day. Tomorrow is the middle of the week, so we are going to be back on here anyway. So let your girl know. I can't believe he professes love for you though, magician. He been loving you. I've been loving you for too long to stop now. He's been loving you for too long to stop now. It's a pity when they are in love with an energy that yet go marry someone else. It's sad. It's sad. All right, Love Smith. Love Smith. Okay. Let me see. What question do you want to ask, Queen? Let me give you some motivation up in here tonight, Queen. That's what I'm here for. To support your energy. To show you some love energy, some support energy, some tight energy. My email is JamericanScorpio@gmail.com. If from time to time you feel a certain way and you want to drop me a line. I don't read books in emails. And when I say I don't read books, just a short line, you know, a quick paragraph, because I'm busy in the daytime, but I can do a quick response and so on. So it's not no long books, right? But if you want, JamericanScorpio@gmail.com is my email if you ever want a little support before I come live. As I said, it depends on when I see it or what I'm doing, how busy I am, but most likely I'll take time to say hello back and drop back a quick sentence or two. But I don't like that you're down, Queen, because we're here to show you upliftment. Good night, Magician Queen. Rest up, Queen. All the best to you with Capricorn. All the best to you with this love energy. I know how it feels when an energy professing the love for your Queen. You're going through that lovey-dovey time. So secure your love and make sure he do right by your energy, Queen. Kim, a warm welcome. Kim Spencer, Queen. Kim, as you come in, hit that like button. You're going to be my 10th like, Queen. Hit that like button, Kim Spencer, Queen. I have so many amazing companies to interview with soon and feel hurt to hear they won't be successful. I don't think they won't be successful thing. I don't think they won't be successful thing, Queen. I think it's your strategy. When you can't get something by doing it the same way over and over, so if you applied and you're interviewing and you apply and you're interviewing and you apply and you're interviewing, but you're just not getting to the point and you know you're acing your interviews, the only thing here is if you know you're not acing your interviews, go work on your interviewing skill and and how to answer these interviewing questions based on the ones that you've been asked. So use the ones you've been asked over and over as guideline to how to properly answer these by knocking them out there off office chair. If that's not an issue, you know you have your interviewing techniques down pat, go ahead and work on in-person contact. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Queen. They don't know you online. They have tons of applications coming in. The only time they get to know you is during the interviewing stage, where they're interviewing numerous people, multiple applicants. It's equal employment, so they have to interview all the applicants. Then after they interview the applicants, now they have to choose one or two based on the amount of positions they have open and available. So the influx of applicants and interviewees versus the number of placements they have. So you have to make yourself stand out. You have to make yourself marketable, where they decide all applicants get put to the bottom of the whole pile. That you are the forefront, that you are the forerunner, that you are the one they're thinking of. You're the one they're considering employing. So you have to change up your strategy. If you keep applying, and you're not getting the call back, you're not getting it after your interviews, change up your strategy. Do it a little different. Do it a little different. No, Spirit is not saying you won't be successful. There was never a time Spirit say you won't be successful. You're saying within this specific amount of time, and that's why I said specified time you're asking about. You're asking, will I be successful next week? Will I be successful a month from now? Spirit is answering you in that specific category of time. But remember, all of your readings show the Magician, which means you have the ability, you have the resources, you have the knowledge and the know-how to keep it moving, to keep manifesting, to keep going on it, to not give up. So it's showing that based on the effort you're putting in, they're not bringing you the result you need. So that not mean you need to change up your strategy. Spirit cannot give you a result for something that you're not. Remember, interviewing is all about you. Getting a job is all about you. It has nothing to do with Spirit, right? Spirit is just showing you areas that you can improve and work on to get to the goal you want. And remember, your reading career-wise show you you're coming up on top, you're coming up abundant, you're coming up with increases, you're coming up with promotions, you're coming up with increase in pay. But where is that coming from? It has to come from somewhere. And where it's coming from is that the effort you put out, the energy you put in there, the work you put out, not giving up and so on, is going to lead to that. But you have to put yourself out there and market yourself and sell yourself. You have to sell yourself to that interviewer why you should be the one they call instead of all the tons of applications they have to deal with on a daily. Right? You have to show them, why should I employ you above all else? Right? And that's one of the questions I like to ask my interviewees anyway. Why should I choose you as an applicant? I don't know you, you don't know me, therefore you have to sell yourself to me. Why should I choose you over the others sitting out there waiting for the interviews, or over the others that I have interviewing on a daily? So that's all it's about, Queen. You have to implement new strategies. I even receive outside assistance, but just sad to know what Spirit is saying. That's why I'm saying this has nothing to do with Spirit, Queen. You keep saying sad to know what Spirit's saying. Nothing Spirit says should sadden you here, because there's nothing Spirit is saying that you won't get. Anything you want, you will achieve. That's what Spirit is saying, plain and clear. Spirit is saying within the time, I don't know what to tell you again. If you ask a question, will I become president of the United States next week? Will I become president of the United States next week? Okay. How is Spirit gonna say yes if there's not an election next week? If I haven't done my campaign and make sure I'm in the lead with my polls and shit. If I haven't done the groundwork, if I so you're asking Spirit to perform miracles. Spirit is not a miracle worker. Spirit is a guide to telling you what you need to do to prepare and how to foresee what's coming so you can mitigate it, so you can counteract it, or you can, make little U-turns or little, detours and so on. That Spirit serves as a guide. Spirit has nothing to do with the actions you will take, because your actions are accountable to you and you alone, not to Spirit. Spirit is just there to guide you. So, for example, if I ask Spirit, will I become president of the United States next week? First of all, there's not an election next week, or I'm not leading in the Poland campaign, I'm not putting in the groundwork, nobody don't like me as a candidate, I'm not solid on any policy. I have nothing going for me. So therefore, my reading is going to tell me exactly what it would take for me to get to that. So Spirit is not going to say, no, you cannot become president. I'm saying there's a lot to work on. There's a lot of strategy to implement. There's a lot of things you need to do. So nothing to be sad and depressed about. What you should be hopeful about is that you know what the outcome is. The outcome is success. The outcome is I'm going to be abundant. The outcome is no one can change the trajectory of my blessing. But what do I do to get there? What steps do I take? So here is the motivation and drive from Spirit to tell you that you will get there through the magician. I explained to you over and over. The magician is steps you need to take in the magician to get your dream fulfilled. So that means whether you get a reading, yes or not, your outcome is going to be. So for example, next week, if your interviewers call you and your interviewers tell you come in for your second follow-up interview, whatever the case is, you're going in there with your power strategies now. You're going in there with a different mindset. You're going there with a different, so you're changing some things so that now when you get out of that interview, the interview will most likely call you back and say you're hired, because now you step up your game, right? You can't be mediocre in the workplace now when it comes with interview, because they have lots of applicants, and they have applicants that are willing to go out of the way to get the jobs that they want. So you have to be one of those who go above and beyond to get the job you want, and to show them that you are the applicant that will do everything above and beyond what they will do. So it's just showing you that you have to put some strategies in play for you to get what you want. And that's why I say stop doing career reads, or not career, because career reads is general. Stop doing reads about will I get this job interview. Stop doing those ones, because anything that depresses you or make you sad, stop doing it. That's all I have to stop. Anything that saddens you, don't do it, right? Anything that depresses you, don't do it, because at the end of the day, the reads are a guide for you, and if you cannot take it as a guide, you're not supposed to allow it to depress you or sadden you. You're supposed to see it as an opportunity towards your goal that you're dreaming of. All right, so Empresses and Queens, your girl gonna get off of here. Yes, Queen. So wow, I understand. Right, you just have to prepare, because at the end of the day, you have to we're getting weather alert. It was raining so hard today. Today has been one of those cold days, which I appreciate because it cools things down. And now I'm getting my weather alerts. All right, Empress and Queens, your girl is gonna jump off of here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Now, respect, big up yourself. Eat something jam-licious. Get a jam beautiful rest, and I'll see you in my life tomorrow. Glitter, lift up yourself, Queen. Don't be sad and depressed about anything. Life is life. Life will bring the ups and downs, the ins and outs, the disappointments and the good times. But just let your energy remain in focus. Know who you are. Just be solid on who you are, because what you want will come through once you persist. You're persistent, once you're determined, once you have that goal and that focus, and then work towards it. Take the steps you need. Do the steps. Do the strategy, right? Nothing can pull you down, right? And that's why I'm saying, Queen, whatever it is you're doing now, you're just gonna have to figure out why. You have to go figure out why, right? Why you're not getting employed and you're going above and beyond and doing everything. You're gonna have to figure that out for yourself, right? You're gonna have to figure that out for yourself, because you yourself saying it there, you're saying you're doing everything and not getting selected. So what did you think Spirit would tell you? You see, you're saying what I'm saying here. If you're saying you did everything and not getting selected, what did you expect Spirit was going to say? That you would get selected? Then Spirit would be lying to you. Then if Spirit lies to you, how are you going to believe anything else Spirit says? You see? See that now? So just don't do those type of reads. Do the reads you can handle that are more motivational, more supportive, more uplifting, and that you can benefit from. Anything you're not benefiting from, just put that part aside, wash it away, and then focus on other areas. And we can work with that. All right. Okay. Always, Queen. Always. Always. So much love to you, Empress and Queens. Big up yourself, enough respect. See you on tomorrow's live. Glitter, Empress and Queens. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you on Wednesday night. Bye, Empress and Queens. Glitter. Much love. Woo, woo. Okay. Bye.